grind session here with Tennessee Sports, and we're set and ready to roll here for our big matchup of the weekend. All right, it is day 3, and it is I'm trying to put it all together. The grind session, All-Star, National Basketball Players Association, and I feel like my shirt takes batteries right now on camera. It didn't look this busy in the mirror. But anyway, it was a cool breakfast this morning. We'll get into that a little bit later on in the broadcast. But right now I want to talk about this matchup that we have between DNA, who's coming in playing very well, not just from the grind session standpoint. I always keep track of all of our teams. They were in Arizona this past weekend, picked up a bunch of wins. So they come in with some momentum into this game, and they're playing a team in Huntington Expressions Prep who's playing very well too.
Yeah, really good matchup, and we talk about that all the time as far as teams peaking at the right moment. Guys from DNA, they're starting to get guys step up. The Dylan McGee's, the Ari Camdens. Obviously, you've got Jaden Robinson, but the secondary guys are really playing their role and figuring their role out, and it's helped with their team chemistry and winning basketball.
All right, we'll send it over to the PA announcer and for the introduction of our starting lineup.
We'll feature DNA Prep out of Chatsworth and the Huntington Expression Prep out of Huntington, West Virginia. We will start with lineups for the DNA Prep. Number 2, Dylan McGee out of Altaloma, California, is a 6'8" junior. Number 3, Shamik Casillas from Queens, New York, is a 6'2" senior. Number 5, Jaden Robinson out of Chatsworth is a 6'3" sophomore. Number 6, King Rashal from Compton is a 6'8" junior. And number 10 from Cameroon, a 6'8" sophomore, Ari Camden. The DNA Prep is coached by Frank Robinson. The Huntington Expression Prep starters are coached by Arkell Bruce, a 6'1" senior out of Beckley, West Virginia. Number 0, Zion Hawthorne, a 6'4" junior out of Charleston, West Virginia. Number 1, Dazon Reed, a 6'7" junior out of Woodstock, Georgia. Number 21, Taj Shoropa, a 6'8" sophomore from Estonia. Number 35, Hendrik Pearl, and a 6'5" senior from Israel. Number 44, Aviv Aronov. We are ready for basketball.
All right, so we're set, ready to roll. DNA will be the home team in this one. Huntington Expressions Prep will be the road team here in this matchup. We got 4 9-minute quarters, 24-second shot clock, 6 personal fouls before disqualification here in this one.
We talked about DNA Prep before the game. It didn't get a chance to really get into Huntington Expression Prep. Another team playing very well. Got guys. And look, a kid that I probably don't give enough credit to is Aviv Aronov. He has been a steady point guard for them all year long. Shoots a 3 at 45% on the season in grind session play. Just a very consistent kid. But, you know, of course, Dazon Reed, Hendrik Pertel, guys are really starting to show, you know, that 4-star talent that I believe that they have.
All right, first possession here with the Kings.
Now, here's who they got to get going. Todd Sharagba. There you go. For the majority of the season was their leading scorer, so he has got that capability, and they need him down low.
Some extended pressure here. Start the game, and a collision as well as both players slow to get up.
That one hurts. McGee didn't see that coming. That's like catching a pass over the middle in football. Just a collision right there. Dylan's a tough kid. Pertel's a tough kid.
So be baseline out of bounds here for DNA Prep. Again, team coming in hot, man. They had a brutal schedule so far this year. Started preseason in Italy, and this team just continues to grow each and every week.
DNA's got a great backcourt tandem, great duo with Casillas and Robinson. Robinson usually plays off the ball. Casillas is that lead guard, that point guard. They both average, or actually Robinson averages around 17 points a game. Casillas around 15 points a game.
Go me, go me. No, Dylan.
Robinson already, young as he is, already over 1,000 points in his high school career.
Oh, he's a bucket. That's no doubt about that.
So good defensive possession there.
Huntington ball.
Inaccurate pass, nearly stolen away. Sharagba with a paint touch. And McGee comes down with the board. Casillas pushing into the front court here for DNA, and Reed with the steal. He's been outstanding all weekend. Floater.
Reed's had a great, couple months stretch here. He is really starting to play really well. And I talked to him off air. There's a nice bucket by Rashaw. But in Baltimore last weekend, or in D.C., talked to him, and the interest is starting to come. You know, like I said, I'm not going to put his – that was off the record, so I won't name any schools, but some big-time schools looking at Dezon Reed.
That comes up short. Patel follows his own miss. Body's hitting the floor.
Hey, Patel is learning how to be physical. You know, great take there by Aronov. But I think that's the development you're starting to see with guys like Patel, getting used to the physicality of the game. And he's talked about that.
McGee kind of caught in no man's land there. Kick out. Shaw unable to get that. Had a lot of bodies hitting the floor so far here in this one. McGee figure rolls that one in.
Yeah, gets an easy one there, just off hustle play. And him and Sharagba going at it right now as well. Spacing's off a little bit.
That's pushing it back on Sharagba. You could almost see it coming.
They were going at it at the top of the key, and then Sharagba just for no reason chucks him in the back. And we've seen a lot of this.
Yep.
We've seen a lot of this. And Tristan Edwards is getting a lot of minutes because of it.
And it's the body language
Yes.
stuff that's going on right now.
His first team second.
Hey, look at his coach. Why you take me out? That was you fouled the guy 5 times. They called one. And a +1 opportunity coming up here for DNA.
Here's a kid with an extremely bright future. Ari Camden, just a sophomore. And this kid, the development, even as we've seen throughout the year, he just continues to get better every game, every week. And that's what it's all about. Coach Robinson has to be happy with how his young sophomore has developed throughout the year. Between Camden and McGee, those two are very, very athletic.
Open layup miss there. Probably should have dunked that one, Coach. Robinson to McGee. McGee, short corner pull up. Yes.
And talk about development. That's a shot that McGee wouldn't have even thought of at the beginning of the year. And now he makes those routinely.
Personal foul.
Good start here for DNA Prep.
Absolutely.
4 of 8 from the field.
His first.
Huntington just 2 of 6.
Timeout on the floor.
All right, we got a timeout called here by Huntington Expressions Prep. And they placed their 30 there. Listen, we got a full slate of games here for you as this day goes on. BV Academy Anthem Prep, circle that as one to watch. That should be a really good matchup here in the following game at 12:45. And then Guangming is going to take on Western Reserve. Western Reserve, McDonald's All-American on their roster. And then you go over to Academy
Thompson.
of Central, Thompson. Yep. And then Academy of Central Florida High School, 4:15, 6 o'clock. Fort Erie and Mount Zion, 7:45 Southeastern Prep, Ridley College. And then the Star Alliance and Mo Prep to close out the night.
So think about that. We've got China. We've got Canada. Obviously, our teams from the States, but just representing, and the Star Alliance, Italy. So representing the international play, man, it's a really, really cool deal. Reed with the aggressive drive.
Personal foul.
Gets the call, so he'll get a chance to get his first points.
His first 2 second. Stays on Reed to the line, shooting 2.
Reed had a monster game 2 nights ago, 26 points. Got a chance to talk with his father, who's here at the event, and just gave us thanks for what we do. Talk about his son. I was like, hey man, kid's playing well.
That's right.
He's going to get talked real good about.
Shot clock is at 7. Assist. And 1.
Great patience by Casillas. He doesn't over dribble right there. He doesn't over penetrate, and just realizes he had the space for the floater.
Casillas, the basket is good. And the foul. Zion Hawthorne is first. Team's fourth. Meet to the line for the end one.
Casillas has that New York toughness. You know, you could see it in his play. When you say he's from New York, you can say, yep, I can see it. Queens, New York.
I was just about to say, which barrel?
Yep.
Edwards misses the bunny.
That's going to be one next year. Edwards is going to be making all those. Like, great take by Reed. Reed has such a great feel for the game. Understands when to penetrate, when to shoot it.
Oh, nice dive. Oh, even better block. Oh. That's Edwards right there saying, hello, I'm here.
Well, and that is this trait that Edwards has shown early on, that he's elite. He's an elite shot blocker at only 6'8", but his athleticism and length, you know, he's a rim protector. Great take once again. Yeah, and you notice, give it up for Reed for understanding. Don't settle for jumpers right now. I'm finding success getting into gaps and penetrating with my size.
His first, team's third. Stays on Reed to the line.
Third foul, Jesse. Team's third, excuse me. Yeah, so I think PA may have said that wrong there, AJ.
We had a little bit of that yesterday, freaking people out.
We had people fouling out, and they had one foul.
Yeah.
The three-pointer is good. Tristan Edwards for 2.
Yeah, so we people are hitting us with all kinds of questions right now about the score. It's distracting.
I thought we had 15.
Personal foul.
One bucket he put on the wrong side.
Cyril Malott is first. Team's fifth. Shamik Casillas to the line. 2 shots.
So empty trip at the line there. Good skip pass. Good fawn. This kid can shoot it, man.
I continue to say it. You know, 45% is an elite rate.
Gosh. Stepped out of bounds.
McGee, he's a kid that is impossible not to root for.
Yes.
I mean, great kid. You can tell he wants it so bad, you know, and Coach Robinson gets on him with tough love, which is great. And but again, he is from the player he was at the beginning of the year to the player he is right now. It's a completely different kid.
Night and day.
Yes.
Personal foul, Jason Reed, his first.
A push off there. Oh, Nico, the off and arm there.
Now, I got to take Nico's side here. Like, we see that. How many times do you see guys do that push in the back when they get, like, that wasn't much there. That's just physical play with the ball.
They've called a lot of fouls in this quarter.
Yeah. I didn't like that one. From all the physicality that we see on the ball.
Right. Edwards, good extra pass. Reed.
Reed's crafty. Reed's crafty. He just like that little bob in his head right there to sell the foul. He was going to get it anyway, but he's a crafty guard, man, already with 6 points. And he's 4-4 at the free throw line, so only one bucket, but he's been money at the line. I've got confidence in him. I know I'm not going to jinx him. Jesse always gives me that look like, watch your mouth over here.
Yeah, I was about to say, you sure?
I said that about Gamal the other day, and he missed 2 in a row. I fell out on my seat.
The 2-2 there.
Yeah, 6 for 6 from the game. That's big, especially we're in the first quarter with 3 minutes to play. Oh, I lost the shoe.
Personal foul, Jason Reed.
Reed's completely away.
Jaden Robinson to the line, 2 shots.
It's Robinson.
I still say it too, AJ. Yeah. We got to get some gear. I know. All these kids getting all this gear. We got to get us some gear here.
Leaving here with something.
Yeah, exactly.
Leaving here with something, coaches. There's Edwards.
Right idea. I really like Mulat, man. You know, he's an undersized guard, but when he gets into the game for Huntington Prep, their offense runs smooth. He makes shots, doesn't turn the ball over.
And that'll be out of bounds and back the other way.
I ran into Aviv at the hotel, another great kid, very polite, and I just like to like to let the kids know, you know, like I appreciate your game, man. Like you're doing things the right way. I always like to let kids know that. He was very appreciative, and man, he's big too. You don't realize it. He's about 6'4". Go to work, Dylan.
And we'll get a foul there. 2 shots.
That's where Camden has been so good, his off the dribble. Like he gets by guys with a quick first step, and at 6'8", and once again, just a sophomore, this kid He has got all the potential in the world.
Yeah, but if we don't start letting him play a little bit, it's going to be a long day.
I will say, AJ, and I told Scott that this morning. I said, these are some of the best crews that we've had. Like, have you heard anything about the refs? No. Have we talked about the refs much? No.
Just complimentary. Yeah.
Other than a few missed goaltending calls, and that's it. I mean, the games have been very smooth, called the right way. Mulat that time just gets caught over dribbling.
Yep.
Not all on him. Guys were kind of standing around.
Ball getting stuck there a little bit, Casillas, and he traveled. Oh, legal score.
Offensive foul.
Personal foul. Ari King. His second.
Nice pull up there.
That's what I love about Mulat. He makes those shots. You know, and to talk about him, like, if you're looking at him on the floor, you know, it doesn't pass the eye test necessarily. He's an undersized guard, but, man, he does everything very well. Makes shots like that. Not a lot of guards can make those shots.
Tied at 19 as both these teams are settled in. We probably got about 19 fouls called here. You can jinx this on the.
How many, Jesse? 14 team fouls total. If we got a second, let's talk about this morning. That was awesome.
Yeah.
You take a nerd like me and put me in a room with, what was there, about 7 NBA players, a few current and a few former players. For me, man, that's putting me in my element right there. I love it. I kind of fanboy a little bit. I'm 44 years old. I still do that, but hey, that's just my kind of environment.
What stands out to you, Richard, about today's breakfast? What comes to mind first?
No, kids knowing this NIL. You know, you've got these agents out here that don't have their best interests, and I've been saying this for 2 or 3 years since it's kind of snowballed, but kind of knowing what you're signing up for, how much money. They don't realize you're taking taxes out, and, you know, the whole ordeal was just phenomenal.
And the grind session has always been educational for these guys and giving them that game early on for their mindset. And that's gone back 10 years or more. That's a great play by Casillas right there. Sneaks in and then gets a bucket.
Oh, yeah. High finish off the glass there, putting DNA back up front.
No foul called there. I thought they would give it back to Huntington, but maybe it's one of those, I'm not going to call the foul, but it's headed the other way.
Yeah. Thank you. Robinson. Good defense there by Mulat. Robinson looking to go back to work. Dylan. Clean look. Too strong. So, weaving through traffic there.
Man.
Nearly a steal. It is a steal.
Oh, it's not going to count, but what a putback there by Kingsby.
Kingsby, just a freshman. At least give you a glimpse of the hops there. Oh, man, that was the most impressive basket that won't count all weekend.
Yeah.
That's for sure. All right, let's send it over to Coach. What you got?
As we always talk about playing fast, both these teams want to play fast. He's going to stay right here, but remember how I always talk about organized chaos. So when I used to coach, we used to chart early pass ahead. We used to call it EPAs. At least we try to get 5 a quarter. And what that means is you're putting pressure on the defense. So when these guys are sprinting, they got to have their feet 10 toes to the rim, meaning when they're like this, they're not ready to shoot. So when I'm sprinting, my butt is to the sideline and my 10 toes are to the rim to where when I catch it, shoot, jab, rip, and go. Too many kids are running and they're not looking back with their butt to the baseline. So when they get it on the catch, this is why they walk or they run with it, because it's the little stuff. So if you're going to play fast, there's nothing wrong with it, but you got to be organized at the end of the day. Right back to you guys.
Good stuff there, Coach. And EPA, I like that. Coach is very analytical in his coaching, and I love that. Charting pass ahead. That's good stuff. That gives guys goals to get to. He said they want 5 a quarter, and that's just ball movement, getting it ahead, getting it in the right spots. It's good stuff, Coach.
All tied at 21. New quarter. Let's do it. Nico picked up 2 fouls in that first quarter. That's the ref right there. He's trying to make that pass.
Wide!
Nice setup there from Casillas, just unable to make. Oh.
Andrew Fertile with the left hand. Count the basket.
Now, you see what Patel does right there. Even as soon as he catches the ball, he just throws a little head fake right there and just gets the defense off balance and then able to finish with his left hand. Very good around the rim with either hand. I say it all the time. This kid's first offer was from Texas A&M as a sophomore. And talk about a bright future. I think that kid is great.
Loose ball.
Great job by Kingsby right there, because you had a gamble from Hawthorne. DNA could have had numbers right there, but Kingsby with another deflection. It's great defense by Mulat. Yeah, count it.
Got it off just in time. Here's Patel coming back the other way. Straight line drive, a lot of contact there, and it's a late whistle, but I think it's the right call.
Yeah, he earned that. You see how he dips that shoulder in, too, to get the angle.
Personal foul.
Need more of that from King Rashall with DNA. How he just went and got that rebound, like his length and athleticism, like he's got to do more of that.
And great awareness, too, to get it before the shot clock. It was right at the end of the shot clock. Oh, yeah. Casillas got busted there, or got scratched is what that is. Got scratched on his forearm, bleeding a little bit. Patel's perfect at the free throw line, 4 for 4 now. Make that 3 for 3.
Driving kick, long shot, good result. Good bucket there, man. Good looking shot there by Bryson Davis.
Davis has shot it well all year. Oh! What a pass.
Full length of the court.
That was a perfect lob, too. Kingsby just unable to corral it.
Another tough shot made there by Bryson Davis.
And Davis is just a sophomore as well. Really, really solid shooter. Sophomore from Palmdale, California.
Kingsby vertical, though.
Oh,
15
yeah.
black is off the charts.
There it was. And, you know, he's got one of the best highlights we've seen on the grind session all year. I wish we had it to show. It's kind of hard to explain, but it was kind of a full length of the floor pass. Went over his head and bounced, and he goes up and catches it in the air and puts it down. It was a really cool highlight.
He's my pick for the dunk contest.
Absolutely.
At the grind session.
He needs to participate, no doubt.
One of two.
Kid's going to be really good. Once again, he's raw right now. He's got some raw athleticism, though. Great move. Great move. Great use of the left hand.
One more. Strongbow on the finish.
And Taj is all left hand, but he gets to that left at will.
Good find underneath. Good close out by Strongbow. And it's going to be 3 fouls on Reed.
Yeah, Reed just in the landing spot that time.
Dejan Reed, his third.
And AJ, early in the year, DNA Prep would be down by 10, 15 right now.
Yep.
They are a different team. Nice.
And right on cue, another bucket there by Bryson Davis.
Davis has been the X factor, now with 8 points.
Oh, big bucket, much needed too by Zion.
Great shot. Great contest there by McGee that time, but Hawthorne able to get it over the top.
Loses footing there. It's, gets his own rebound. Dylan. Gee. Yes.
Great hustle once again from Camden to get an extra possession, and Dylan finishes it off. That's the one you can't do. It's tough to penetrate those gaps with that type of length.
Oh.
Personal foul, Jaden Robinson. His first, team's fourth. Hawthorne to the strike.
So 2 and 3. And Mulat checks back into the game here. Check in for Kingsby. Casillas back into the game for DNA Prep as well.
Jerome Mulat checks in. Shamik Casillas back on the floor.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul on Mulat. And that's the matchup they wanted right there, Mulat and McGee. McGee will take advantage of that size matchup.
Teams first.
Go get him, Dylan.
And now reset.
Good block. This kid's been on fire, man.
And give Robinson a lot of credit for not getting his screener in an offensive foul situation, but with his ball handling right there. Good setup from
I call that
Robinson.
a 2. What?
Oh,
I don't know about that, yeah.
That was a 3. Oh, Dylan.
Chris, save that replay of the last 3 that was just – go back. They changed it to a 2, and I'm almost certain, positive he was behind that three-point line.
Look up. Oh.
And Dylan McGee with a throwdown.
They miss Rashaw on the backside, but they make up for it. Great pass from Casillas to McGee.
And we're going to get a push in the back there. Let's see if we can see that replay of that 3 if we got it. Opportunity. Because we're going to end up with a discrepancy. If the
Personal foul, Shamik Casillas, his second.
that one in the corner was a 2 or a 3?
Sharova to
Here it
the
is.
line. 2 shots.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. It was 0. Chris got the highlight.
Reed Kingsby. Check back in.
Not the one they showed, wasn't it?
Oh.
Edwards back on the floor.
So 40-34.
West side, west side.
Robinson.
Sharagba lucky not to get a foul called there.
King, you got to crash, King.
Edwards couldn't handle the pass there.
Ari Camden checks in.
Hey, Taco, wide pin down. Wide, King.
They're trusting Reed to be in the game right now, too, with 3 fouls. I thought he just got away with one compared to how the game's going.
Personal foul, Taj Sharova. The second, team's third.
Come on, Nico.
That's up.
Mr. Ref, it's a little aggressive. My guys are going to get aggressive, and then we're going to be at the free throw line all day. I don't think everybody here wants. I don't think we want to get to the next game.
39-34.
Huntington the ball.
This game has been a little stagnant here in the past couple minutes.
And I hate that too because both teams playing pretty well. Both teams are just under 50% from the field.
Wow.
So you'll take that.
That's going to be backcourt.
Davis checks back in, unlocked back on the floor. And Virgo.
Hey, Vince, Nico, you said it. Nico, said it. Get the mismatch, Nico. Good. Wait. Get out. Now you got to go.
See us. Easy, too.
Great shot, though. That's actually the matchup they wanted. I'm sitting here thinking Pertel's a better defender than you think, but great shot by Casillas to get it over the top.
And Reed draws a foul there. Still head to the line with a chance to shoot two.
And Reed's living at the line. He's already 6 for 6.
Bryson Davis is first. 3 to the line. Shooting 2.
Like that's 6 for 7. There's Sean Livingston.
Yep. He told me he was coming over.
Yep.
He did play at Hoop Fest. Hoop Fest alumni.
What a great career, man. I mean, you know, he talked about it, but I think it was his 3rd year in the league. He had a catastrophic leg injury and was still able to come back.
He was with the Clippers, right?
2-time NBA champion.
Yeah.
Got drafted by the Clippers, 2-time champion with the Warriors. And he, just like Lethal Shooter said, He may be the best mid-range shooter. He turned into that as a player. Casillas with another tough take. Casillas already with 11. A correction, make that 13. Great take.
Reed, big down drive there, 43-37.
Reed already with 11. Look how active Ari Camden is. You know, again, that's something, he's always been active, but it's really effective now this part of the season. Another rebound for Camden. Now you got to push. Sharagba's got a trail.
That's off the foot. Oh. I thought that was off Huntington.
I'd like to see Sharagba sprint the floor right there. He gets an opportunity as a trailer.
His energy's changed from beginning of the season when we first saw him to now.
Tell that is one of his spots, which we see a lot with guys, that corner three. Look out.
Oh, Edwards, the freshman. Swatting that one away. That's his second block here in this one. Just getting to a spot.
He misses that, but that's a great decision. Great shot. Once again, man, really good half. High scoring, 43-40.
Emmanuel Garcia.
One more.
Another block. You give that one to Hawthorne or Edwards.
Dylan. That won't go.
Oh.
And Dylan gets a hand on it. Edwards stays with it. Both these guys with some length and some vertical. They're a really good matchup. And we got a timeout taken by DNA.
I love Edwards, man. Again, some of it's going to be a little sloppy, and you live with that if you're Coach Bruce. But his energy is never going to stop. He's that high motor guy, and with his athleticism and a high motor, good things are going to happen.
He's not scoring, but he's affecting the game. You know, running the floor, putting a lot of pressure on the defense by sprinting, and then down here, I mean, that dude's timing is unreal.
Yes. And last week in D.C., he had 5 blocks in a game. You know, I mean, the kid's just 6'8". I mean, you know, blocking shots at this level is a big-time skill and something that coaches look for. And at 6'8", with his athleticism, he's an elite shot blocker at that size.
So 23 seconds left here in this half.
Big half from Reed with 11, Purtell already with 10, and then for DNA Prep, Shamik Collins with a huge half, 13, and Bryson Davis has been really clutch with 10. Only a 1 second differential here, so they can hold for the last shot.
Good find. That's a breakdown defensively. Oh, missed opportunity. And what call are we going to have here?
It's Sharagba, a foul.
No way.
Yeah. But he did, though.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't see the action at all.
Now Garcia upset with himself for missing a layup. I like this from Coach Robinson. Gets Nico Botch back into the game. Trusts him as a passer, as the inbounder.
And I'll do it for the First half, 43-42. We'll hear from the coaches coming up in just a bit. This is the grind session.
43-42.
Oh, wow, we got basketball cards. I ain't seen these. I used to collect tops. Well, I didn't even know they still were doing this with all the internet and everything.
From DNA, Casillas is playing really well right now. I think he had 9 in the first quarter before he went out and cut his hand. I think he's got 13 total. He's putting a lot of pressure on the rim, doing what he does well, attacking. Are you happy with his play so far?
Yeah, I'm happy with Meek. I do think Bryson and King are doing an exceptional job. I think, you expect Meek and Jaden to do what they do. When we get the contribution from the other guys, that's when we're really successful.
That was my next point. Bryson's playing really well off the bench. I think he's got like 8 or 10 points. I mean, he is giving you a spark, not only offensively, but defensively.
Mm-hmm. We knew, as the year progresses, he would be able to do that for us. It's a sophomore, man. You guys are growing up right before everybody's eyes, so it's pretty cool to watch.
Absolutely. Thank you, Coach. And back to you guys, the grind session.
So we're getting a look at the replay here. Earlier in the game, it's going to be changed to a 3. Clearly a 3 there by Davis. And Davis had a huge half there. And so we got it corrected there. And we'll take it to the break here on the grind session.
Do you have fouls up right now? Can we run through fouls real quick? Okay, let me know when you're ready.
All right, welcome to the grind session. AJ Martin here. Chris is here with us as well for the National Basketball Players Association. And listen, we have an exciting weekend here in LA. It's All-Star Weekend. You guys are having a breakfast for some of the kids tomorrow. Let's talk about that first and what some of these kids can expect tomorrow morning.
One, we're happy to partner with the grind session. You guys have been doing a great job over the past, 10 plus years.
Yeah.
A lot of great talent has come through here. So, our job at the Players Association is to try to get to these kids early, right? Let them know what they need to know on their journey to potentially becoming an NBA player and a part of our union.
And that journey is forever changing as well, right? The growth of the game, the way business is conducted on and off the court. Yep. Let's kind of talk about that for a second. Let's take a top kid, maybe one of these McDonald's All-Americans that are playing this weekend. What's an early conversation with a kid like that has that level of competition, maybe projected to be a lottery pick? What are some of the things you guys are sitting down and educating them about?
Great question. I mean, these kids, they're on a different path than a lot of other kids, right? So they're in their business a lot earlier, right? So questions about or conversations on NIL, right? How to say no, how to choose an agent. A lot of people don't know the PA, we're the actual group that certifies all NBA agents, right? So for us to be able to teach these kids early about things that they'll need to know, it's very important.
And we talk about circles too. Everybody has their circle, whether it's educating parents that come into the circle. We get some parents that want to feel like they're agents and don't have that experience. I know that's always a challenge. Talk about the process of some of the things that parents need to know. Maybe you guys try to educate them on too with people that are in their circle.
It's kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah.
We want it to be a dual conversation, right? We want it to be a dual conversation. So again, the NIL stuff is big because these parents are like their kid's first business manager, right? Choosing an agent, mental well-being, and mental health. That's another thing. Right? Being able to be that support for the kid so that all they have to do is worry about basketball.
And let's talk about basketball here this weekend. You talked about the grind session being around for 10 plus years. This is our 12th season, the global part of the NBA. We see a lot of European coaches in the NBA. I believe it's made up about 60% of European coaches. We saw kids from Europe here this weekend, kids from China here this weekend. Talk about this platform and how unique it is to see something like this on a winter circuit where kids from all over the world get an opportunity to compete with each other.
Yeah, like you said, the game is becoming a way more global game. Right? Us to be, and about a third of the league is international, right? So us to get communicating for these kids at an earlier age, it helps us to continue to grow not only domestically but internationally.
And one last question, I won't hold you too much longer, and thank you for giving us your time. We talk about the off season too. You guys do a lot of camps, a lot of outreach type programs for elite athletes. Take us through some of that workout and what are you guys trying to get accomplished when you guys get them in there? Is it more kind of giving them a life for what it's like to be a professional? Tell us about those workouts.
Well, it's a more expanded program. One of the top things that we do is called Top 100.
Yep.
It's been running for about 30 years. About 10% of players that go to Top 100 actually great number. But it's an expanded thing of what we do, what we're doing tomorrow at the breakfast, right? So it's full on-court development, with also off-the-court development that includes a parent program for our parents, a coaching program for NBA players who want to be in the league, and it's like think of it as like NBPA homecoming. Wow. Teaching the past, present, and the future of the game, all right there for one week.
And we're excited too. We obviously have a lot of guys that are alumni of this league in the league. First ones come to mind is LaMelo Ball, DeAndre Ayton, so on and so forth. But there's some guys that are coming up. How excited are you to see AJ DeBoston and Darren Peterson? They get a step closer to being in the league.
It's amazing, man. It's also a testament to what you guys are doing too, right? This weekend alone, there are about 10 or 12 top 100 alums that were there last year.
Yeah.
Right. That doesn't include kids that are coming up this week for this year that we're going to invite. This is another reason why we're here. So it's exciting.
Hey, the guy right here, man. Don't let that. And he got a face made for the camera. You see what I'm saying? He's a natural. That is for sure. Don't miss anything. Listen, we got a lot of season left as we work our way to a world championship. This is the Grind Session.
Coach Arkell from Huntington Prep, 17 free throw attempts in that first half. I mean, you guys are playing downhill.
Well, I mean, I think both teams are fouling way too much. Both teams got to just play without fouling. But yeah, I mean, that's the plan, try to get in the paint, make a play.
Dejon Reed back at it again. I mean, he's cooking in the first half. I think he's gotten to the free throw line 7 to 8 times. I mean, he is playing well right now. So I think in this second half, you guys probably going to go to him a lot more.
Definitely. I mean, he's playing with great pace, trusting his teammates, making the right reads. So if they're not going to help, he's going to keep attacking the basket and finishing at the rim. -7 on the backboard. So I think you guys have got to get to the backboard a little bit earlier because that's what's kind of separating the game right now. I think if you can minimize the offensive rebounds, that'll help in the future. Yeah, we discussed that. We got a gang rebound. Like, our guys are just, like, they're making multiple efforts, and our guys are just thinking the play is dead once the shot goes up. All right, we want to rebound and run, and hopefully this half we can come out and do that.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck to you in the second half. All right, guys, it's back to you all at the Grind Session.
Good stuff there, Richard. The rebounding margin is +6 for DNA Prep, as Coach was just talking about there. I'll give you some shooting numbers here in the first half. DNA Prep 17 of 46 from the field, just 2 of 16 from 3. And Huntington Expression Prep 13 of 28 from the field and 2 of 9 from 3.
So this game's been nip and tuck. You talked about how much better this DNA team has gotten over the past couple months.
They've learned to compete. I mean, that's essentially, it's like I said, earlier in the year, I think with the talent level of a Huntington Expression, like DNA's probably looking at a 10-plus point deficit right here, but they have just learned to compete. They've learned to win. They, playing winning basketball and getting guys bought in and guys filling their roles. kind of speak to that, AJ. Their leading scorer on the year, Jaden Robinson, has 2 points.
Yep.
Currently. And so, you know, you got guys stepping up, keeping them in the game without their best scorer.
Reed, quick bucket. Start off the quarter.
And great left hand, too. If he goes with the right that time, he has no angle, probably hits the bottom of the rim.
And another loose ball. Aviv, yes.
He's as good a three-point shooter as we've got on the grind session. I'm telling you. I mean, you can look at percentage-wise, statistically, he is shooting it as well as anybody. Him and Caleb Holt at the top.
Go the other way. Casillas. Scanning the floor. Shot clock is at 15. Plenty of time. Robinson. Good strong take by Jaden Robinson.
That was Robinson's first field goal, or excuse me, his second field goal.
Two shots coming up here for Reed.
Fouls on Dylan McGee, his third. Is on Reed.
Right now, DNA as a team has 50 shot attempts compared to 31 shot attempts for Huntington. So that's 19 more shots. That's a lot of extra possessions from offensive rebounding. DNA has 18 offensive rebounds.
Wow.
Reed already up to 14 points for Huntington.
Loses his footing there momentarily. Oh, you got to shoot that, young fella.
Go ahead and ends up working out. Robinson.
Count the basket.
Robinson's so good at that mid-range around there. He's just got great touch. He's got great touch on his shot, no matter where he's at on the floor.
And listen, it feels good to see DNA have a home crowd as well. You know, we're about an hour away from their facility. They've played a lot, probably more than 90% of their games away from home. So I'm sure these parents are enjoying getting the chance to watch their squad here in person.
Smart play. Now that's one that Sharagwa's got to go up and just dunk, I feel like, off the oop. You don't want to come down with that one. It was 2-on-1. Not sure if he didn't feel like the pass was accurate enough. I'm not sure. But if you make your free throws, it's a moot point.
Mental. It's upstairs right now. All tied at 49.
You know something else I've seen with DNA, that they are executing so much better. I mean, like right there, that's a perfect look. It's exactly what the play is designed for. Great pass by Robinson. Rashad somehow just misses that dunk.
Tristan Edwards back in.
Tell, again, kind of in no man's land. And we're going to get a timeout called here by Huntington, and he doesn't have a 30.
Great trap by DNA, though. That you know, it's just like a quarterback looking for a receiver. Everybody was covered up.
So they'll have 14 seconds on the shot clock when they come back. And it's all tied at 49. Listen, it's been by committee. How much better is DNA prep playing, man? Robinson has been a steady hand, but we've seen McGee have great moments. But there's some other dudes that are coming on. How about Bryson Davis?
Yeah, he had a huge first half. Davis with 10 points. We talked about Robinson off to a slow start. Well, now he's got 10 points as well. Quick start here in the second half for Robinson. And averages always kind of equal out. You know, like he's going to get to that average typically. Casillas with 10 as well. They got 3 guys with 10. Casillas, Robinson, and Davis. 2 in double figures for Huntington. And we've already mentioned them, Patel and Reed. Reed is 8 of 10 at the free throw line. That's where he's gotten the majority of his, 8 of his 14 have come from the line.
And Edwards, great looking freshman.
Great job for Edwards, too. He kind of missed the screen. He was supposed to be the screener, never got a screen set, but followed it.
And Reed.
Don't have to take it here, but
He's on go.
Yeah, he
stays on go.
He can read it when he's on the floor, and he read the angle that time. Reed now with 16.
Another block there by Edwards, and that may have touched DNA last.
Edwards' 4th block.
Wow.
Edwards is plus 14 efficiency right now, top on the team, and he's just got 6 points. So it shows you he's doing it in all other areas, rebounding and block shots. 6 rebounds, 5 blocks. Correction, 4 blocks. Now that's the Taj Sharagba that we've seen all year long.
That's right.
That's what they're wanting. I know they don't get possession there, but the hustle, falling into the bench because he's hustling so hard, that's what they're looking for. That's where he is a lethal player.
Casillas to get it across the timeline here for DNA. So I was sitting down defensively. Casillas back working against Patel. Follows no good. The second chance it is. Camden.
Camden shows you got to put a body on me. If you don't, Camden's going to dominate the glass. Great pace.
Tries to get that up with the left hand. A lot of contact there, and Reed's in disbelief. They got numbers.
Throw that one up.
Good kick out. And I'll tell you why. He didn't catch it clean, and he knew it. Instead of trying to force it in and put the cape on to be a hero, he just made the extra pass to an elite shooter.
Yeah. Patel just continues to shoot it very consistently from deep. 13 points now for Patel. He's got to get a bucket here. Great control.
Patel misses a bunny there. So he's like, no, that was
Patel doesn't agree with the call.
Robinson and Shaw check for the game.
Now, if you think about it, on that last play, probably the reason that Patel kind of gets caught up in a bad spot, he was in the middle of the floor. If he gets out wide right there, he probably dunks that or throws a lob. Robinson doesn't miss those. He's as good of a mid-range guy as there is.
Dylan may have got a piece of that one.
was a great pass.
I agree.
That's a bad foul by Pertell.
Personal foul, Huntington.
Again, he doesn't agree with it.
32nd. King Rochelle to the line, 2 shots.
Switch. So 1 and 2. So. Here's Reed.
Ooh.
Oh. Great hustle by the freshman.
Gotta have those. Yeah, missed opportunity there. A couple missed opportunities. Edwards on this end, and then the inaccuracy on the lob. Casillas claims it, says my bad. Aronov just blows right by Rashal. Rashal wasn't ready for the drive. Great recognition by Aronov.
Going the other way.
So Huntington Prep battling their way to a 4-point lead here in this.
And these are those possessions for DNA. This is winning time right now. You can't allow this lead to keep extending. You've got to claw back. You've got to get buckets to keep it even.
Reed. Yes.
It just keeps opening up for Dejon Reed. There's nobody in the gap.
I feel like he gets better every game.
Yeah, he does.
Like he's getting better every game.
He keeps taking advantage of that. If you're guarding him one-on-one, he's got the blow-by to get, or the burst to get by. And again, this is what I'm saying. Like, you got to value possessions here. You can't let this game get away from you right now if you're DNA, because that just leads to a loss if you continue to let this happen. You're feeling that momentum a little bit.
So that last foul is going to be on Robinson. It's been a scoring drought here for DNA over the past minute plus. They'll try to correct that. They need to stop right now. Reed loses his footing, keeps his handle, back up, still attacking, scooping, scoring, yes. Every game he's getting better and better.
Very crafty. He sensed that he was getting held right there. Just kind of gets his arm, purposefully gets his arm tangled up with Casillas there.
Reed for the end one.
Reed now with 20 points, 6 of 11 from the field. He's 9 of 11 from the free throw line now.
There's the freshman, Kingsby. And a rejection there.
Great job by Camden. Swats it away and then sprints the floor, gets out wide, gives himself an angle to the rim.
Personal foul, Tyler Sherwood. His fourth. Team's third.
Camden's got 11 rebounds in this game.
Wow.
A couple of assists as well.
Where the ball go?
Plus 16 efficiency for Camden. Chance to add to that here.
Tristan Edwards checks in.
And that rattles in.
Aronov has perfected that little push-off right there. And of course, I'm not saying a push-off is an offensive foul. He knows how to do it. He knows how to measure it where it's not too much.
It's still here. Watch ahead. Hello, big time, and throw down for the freshman, Kingsby.
Kingsby, very, very explosive.
My goodness.
Huntington winning this quarter 25-11.
Woo. I'd love to see that one again, man. My goodness.
So, you know, that tells you they were down 2 at half and now up 12.
Yep.
So big third quarter from Huntington Prep.
Unreal.
Kingsby, yeah, that dude's a highlight. He's a human highlight.
And that skill development will come with all the other stuff. I mean, we're talking about a freshman here.
Yeah.
Or is he a sophomore?
No, he's a freshman.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Like, you know, he's very, very raw, but, man, he's got some raw athleticism that you cannot teach.
Think about him and Tristan Edwards, 2 freshmen on the same team.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? Cheat code.
That's Lob City.
That's right.
Got to have a bucket. You got to stop the bleeding here if you're DNA.
Oh. Patel trying to get in on that.
Oh.
Here comes DNA back the other way, and everybody's missing dunks right now. This is the coulda, woulda, shoulda run.
Yes.
That's what this is. Kingsby chasing it down. The energy in the building a little different right now as Patel gets an easy layup.
Patel now with 15. That was, I want to give credit to Kingsby as well on that last possession, chasing that rebound down. That was a big 50-50.
Man, I'd like to see us how to look for a 3 prior to that pass, that clock running down.
Huntington leads DNA by a score of 69-55.
All right, we're at the end of the third. We're going to send it over to the coach. Let us know what you're seeing here.
We're going to talk about angles of screens. So DNA is setting all these ball screens. I used to tell our guys all the time, depending on where your butt is pointing is where the ball is going to go. So if I got a flat ball screen, you see the different angles that I can get at when I'm going downhill. Now, if I come over here, all right, I always used to tell our guys, I want their butt pointing where the ball wants to go. If I'm setting a single drag ball screen and his butt is pointing this way, it's easier to guard because all you're doing is creating one angle to go downhill that way. So what I like to see them do is set it flat at this angle, then it's a hard switch, it's a hard trap, meaning you're putting your guard in a situation where he can get downhill but have better angles. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Coach. Once again, I love the insights right there, and it's always the little things that we're talking about, the angles of your screens and things like that. That's good stuff. As we mentioned, big quarter, big third quarter for Huntington Prep. Outscored DNA 27-11 in the third.
And not sure who blocked that.
That was Kingsby.
And a knockdown, much needed bucket for DNA. Bryson Davis.
Still hot.
Yes, Davis had a quick 10 in the first half, and now 13 points for Davis after his last 3.
Reed. Oh, yes, sir. Who says who's only a shooter?
But again, Pertel shows perfect timing on his cuts. He that dunker spot cuts the baseline and has the ability to elevate and finish.
Oh.
Dylan McGee draws a foul.
We've seen more of those this year than I've ever seen on the grind set.
McGee to the line, 2 shots.
Not saying it wasn't a foul, but yeah, we've seen a lot of those. Which tells me, if I'm practicing that. I'm practicing the angle of the closeout, the angle of the contest. Not saying they don't. I'm sure they do, but it's just a point of emphasis. Got to push now. You got numbers if you're Huntington. Whoa. Oh. Yeah, Patel gets a double right there. Kind of had a brain fart.
Casillas. Drive floater. That just comes up short, but follow is good. 8-point game. Sorry, 10-point game.
That time for Edwards, instead of going for the block, just get the ball off the rim. Rebound it. Now Huntington's got to slow it down. Every possession now has become.
Let's get it done.
They're trying to attempt a lob, yeah.
Yeah.
Fouls on Tyler Kingsby, his first. Team second. Todd Shiroka, Zion Hawthorne back.
Those get called right there because the ball handler's out of control. I hate those calls.
Yep.
Not picking on the ref. I just.
What's the pause here?
Oh.
Dylan McGee. Good job, young fella.
Dylan McGee.
Thought about that 3. I thought I should have took it, Coach. I'm not going to lie to you.
Good flash.
Good no call. Yep, good no call.
Great job of McGee meeting Pertel outside the paint right there, making it difficult. Now, DNA has gotten back in this game now. Huntington's gotten a little sloppy the last few possessions, and they're fouling.
Yep.
Personal foul, Zion Hawthorne is third. Team third.
Oh, probably not the shot Coach wanted right there at all.
We've gotten sloppy.
Yep.
It's that part of the game right now.
Fouls on Tristan Edwards, his first. Correction. Ari Kempton.
DNA Prep off to an 8-2 start in this fourth quarter.
Zion to the line, 2 shots.
Just what they needed. And Huntington misses both free throws.
Nearly a turnover there. Go wall up defensively. Reed.
That's a great play by Reed. That is a great play. He draws 2 defenders for the kick to Hawthorne for a good look at 3.
Hawthorne with the outlet pass. Reed. That won't go, but the putback is good.
Numbers that time for Huntington. Nobody from DNA got back. It was 3-on-1.
Oh, tough fall there.
King Rashad draws the foul. Taj Saroba, his 5th. Team's 4. Rashad to the line.
First free throw, Rattleton.
What he was just saying, explain it. Bruce is talking about on the short closeout, meaning if we used to call it either red or cold closeout. And what that means is we're closing out short and we're not giving up straight line drives. Now, on the opposite end of that, we used to call it hot closeout, meaning we got to be there on the catch or we're flying by. So they're just not paying attention. And then, you know, the biggest thing is when a scout report, if it says close out short, he's a driver, there's a reason why it says that, and that's what he's trying to stress.
Right.
Great point there. Trying to break down the difference in the 2. Reed, yes.
He's been so effective on the drive. They cannot keep Dazon Reed in front of him at the for the entire game. He's taking advantage of it.
Good hand there by Mulat. Oh, get the turnover.
That's huge. That's a huge steal. They're going to give him the timeout.
On the floor.
Huge deflection from a kid that's probably 5'10". Yes. You know, I mean, you know, a lot of deflections come from length and things like that, but Mulat just straight hustle, heart, getting your hands up, getting the deflection. And a big steal. I mean, we got 5 minutes to play. Every possession's huge for DNA as they're trying to come back.
$78, 65, 5:06 to go here in this ballgame.
Huntington's closed the gap now in the 4th quarter, 10-9 in the 4th. Started out 10-2.
Oh, that's a breakdown defensively. What happened there?
Yeah, how's that happen? Yeah, how's that happen? Reed just continues to dominate, though. 25 now for Dazon Reed. He's had a huge weekend.
Good put back there.
Camden now with 11. He just continues. He's rebounding it so well. 12 rebounds for Camden now. One more. Top. Aranov down there playing like a center.
That's right.
I talked about it earlier. I mean, he's a lot bigger than he, you know, when you get up next to him, you're like, man, kid's big. I like that, what I just heard from coaches. Reed's telling his coaches, tell everybody to slow down. His coach said, you be that guy. Yeah, not the shot they wanted that time. Bad shot selection from Aronov, which is rare. Now, something I'm noticing.
Yeah.
In the third quarter, especially at the start, DNA was executing their offense. Bailout shot there by Casillas. Huge bucket, but there was no movement. Everybody's kind of standing around. You got to get back into your motion. I was going to say, Reed rarely misses those. Very, very good in the mid-range. 27 now for Reed.
DNA back into the front court.
I want to slow it down here.
Yeah,
slow it down. That's what his coaches are telling him, and he's not listening.
It's still going.
Hey,
so we out here hooping, coach.
If you make the layup, then coaches won't say nothing. Now, on that play right there, it's a perfect example of what coaches are looking for. Just a simple, and Edwards is going to get in trouble for it, or he's going to take a seat for it. But if you just step in front of the shooter right there instead of step for the offense, or for the rebound is what I'm trying to say, then that offensive rebound doesn't happen.
King Rashal to the line. Saludo checks back in, along with Emmanuel Garcia.
Garcia.
Can't make that bunny.
Garcia just pushed Reed in under the rim, and I mean legally pushed, but just unable to make the bunny there.
His second.
And they giving them 2 shots, too.
Don't bring it in. You're not supposed to bring the little people in. Don't bail out bad basketball. Quit bailing out bad basketball.
Second shot, 1 and 2.
Got to dunk that.
Oh. McGee say not today.
Yes, and a very clean block, too.
They just keep fighting, man. Staying in the fight. I got to travel first.
Traveling.
And turnover.
I'd back it out.
Yeah, I agree.
Back it out.
I agree. And that's why. No numbers to start with.
Oh.
No rim runners with you.
You know a foul's coming. The game has that feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they backed off. Good job. It's like a bucket's not the worst thing right there. I know they're only up 10, but still, a foul in a bucket's much worse. You want to back this out. Up top.
There are some tough spots. That was a big shot there.
Hawthorne took that with 8 on the shot clock. Coach wanted him to hold it a little longer, but he makes it once again. That's when the coach says, okay, good shot. Don't foul.
Oh, they're about to foul, Coach.
Yeah.
Dylan McGee draws a foul. Fouls on McGee around his third.
Jesse, Dejan Reed again.
McGee to the strike, shooting 2.
McGee's had a great game, man. 18 points for Dylan McGee. And they're going to have a turnover, I believe.
Wow.
So what did we miss right there?
I don't know.
They step on the line?
I think so.
They step on the line, over the line. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, it was 5 seconds. Okay.
Gotcha. Oh, we got a
my.
This is going to be about the 14 seconds. It's a turnover, so it's supposed to be 14. 31.7. Okay.
That is not what we just did. For .4. If you're Huntington, you just stay clean. Don't foul.
DNA got fouls to give here. They're not going to call it.
There's no point in fouling now, and they will.
But they don't have to shoot it.
Dunk that.
So 3 seconds to go here, and this one Patel on the line to shoot 2.
He's 3 for 3 this far from the stripe. Nice balanced attack again from Huntington Expression. Dejan Reed went off for 27 points, 9 of 15 from the field, but Patel with 17, Aronoff with 18, Hawthorne with 10. And really the same for DNA. 5 players in double figures. 18 for McGee, 15 for Casillas, 12 for Robinson, 11 for Camden, and 13 for Davis.
Time expires. Huntington Expression Prep wins it by a score of 90-70.
All right, we'll have an interview with the player of the game coming up. Stay close. This is the Grind Session.
Game 1 in the books. Game 2 will start in 15 minutes or so, featuring the BB Academy and anthem prep.
Here with the player of the game, Dejon Reed. Once again, barbecue chicken. 2 days in a row. Hey, you take them to the barbecue, ain't you?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I love how you was mixing it up. And then my thing is, if they're going to give you your right hand, go. You know, especially, you know, you can go right or left, but downhill driver going right, and they kept giving it to you, especially in that second half, because you scored 16 in that second half. You were 7 of 10 from the field, 2 of 3 from free throw line. So for the game, you was 9 of 15 from the field, which is super efficient. So my thing to you is continue to build on that. So when you see angles, you just think, all right, I got to get to that spot.
If I see I'm a step quicker than somebody, I'm going to get past them. And after that, I'm going to just go lay it up. If they don't get my layup, I'm going to dish it.
Absolutely. And one thing that I got to compliment you on, when you get your shoulders past somebody, you do a great job of playing low to high. And what I mean by that, you get your shoulders past them, and then right before you finish, go up, which is very smart. So obviously you've been in the lab with the coach working on that, correct?
Yes, sir. We're always in the lab, man. We're always in the lab no matter what.
All right, so who's going to take this player of the game? Somebody's got it's 2 days in a row. Somebody going to get it from you?
I don't know. I hope so. I mean, we hooping. They letting me hoop, so I'm appreciative of them. I'm thankful for letting me hoop.
Hey, fellas, great win. Build off this, all right?
Go.
Back to you guys.
Let's break it in. HBO3 family.